Hello students, let us continue with lesson 4, effects of electric current. The topics which we are going to cover are types of current, that is alternating current AC, direct current DC, electric generator, construction of an electric generator, working of an electric generator and DC generator. There are two different types of current in widespread use today. They are the direct current DC and alternating current AC. Let us learn about them in detail. Alternating current is oscillating, that is, to swing backward and forward like a pendulum. Just look at the graph down there. As shown in the graph, it increases to a maximum, then reduces to zero, and increases to maximum in the other direction and again reduces to zero. In the figure, magnitudes like -1, -2 have been used to show the reverse direction. So what is an AC current? The current that changes in magnitude and direction after equal intervals of time is called an alternating current. The oscillation of the alternating current occurs in a sinusoidal manner with time. That is like a sine wave, and hence the symbol of AC current is shown of a sine wave. In India, in power stations generating electricity, one cycle changes in 1/50th second. That is, the frequency of AC is 50 Hz, 50 cycles per second. When the electric power is transmitted over a long distance, it is beneficial to have it in the AC form, as it results in minimum power loss during transmission. At home, we use the alternating current. Now let us see direct current. A non-oscillatory current that flows only in one direction is called a direct current. Just look at the graph down there. The direct current can increase, can be stable, or can reduce also, but it is not oscillatory. Electric generator. It is a device which converts mechanical energy into electric energy. What is the principle behind this? It works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. What does that mean? When a coil of an electric generator rotates in a magnetic field, a current is induced in the coil. This induced current then flows in the circuit connected to the coil. There are two types of electric generator, the AC generator and the DC generator. AC generator, a generator which converts mechanical energy into electric energy in the form of alternating current, is called AC generator. DC generator, a generator which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy in the form of direct current, is called as DC generator. Now let us learn the construction of an electric generator. Here we have the diagram of the electric generator. What can you see in the diagram? A copper wire coil ABCD which is kept between the two pole pieces of a magnet. Usually it is a horseshoe magnet. The two ends of the coil are connected to the conducting rings R1 and R2 via carbon brushes. Can you see R1 and R2? They are the two rings, conducting rings. They are connected via carbon brushes. Both the rings are fixed to the axle, but there is a resistive coating in between the ring and the axle. Then we have the stationary carbon brushes B1 and B2, which are connected to a galvanometer, which shows the direction of current in the circle. Now let us see the working of an electric generator. When I am explaining, just concentrate on the diagram. Just look at the axle. The axle is rotated with the help of a machine from outside. Because of this, the coil ABCD starts rotating. Upon rotating the axle, the branch AB goes up and the branch CD goes down. That is, the coil ABCD rotates clockwise. Now, according to Fleming's right-hand rule, electric current is produced in the branches AB and CD in the direction A to B and C to D. Thus, the current flows in the direction A, B, C, D as shown by the arrows in the figure. In the external circuit, the current flows from B2 to B1 through the galvanometer. This happens for half a rotation. Now, after half rotation, the branch AB takes the place of branch CD and the branch CD takes the position of the branch AB. Therefore, the induced current goes as DCBA. But the branch BA is always in contact with the brush B1 and branch BC in the contact with B2. Hence, in the external circuit, current flows from B1 to B2, that is opposite to the previous half rotation. This repeats after every half rotation and alternating current is produced. If instead of one loop coil, a coil consisting of several turns is used, the current of magnitude several times will flow through the circuit. This is how an AC generator works. Now let us see the DC generator. What is the difference between AC generator and DC generator? Just look at the diagram. Here, instead of two rings, we have a single ring, that too a split ring, as we have used in an electric motor. A split ring is fixed on the axle like a split ring used in electric motor. DC does not change the direction in the external circuit. To achieve this, a split ring is fixed on the axle like a split ring used in electric motor. And because of this arrangement, the branch of the coil going upwards is always in contact with one brush and the branch going downwards is always in contact with the other brush. Hence, the current flows in one direction in the external circuit. This is why this generator is called as a DC generator.